Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. This is Mo Crypto, and guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, guys, we're going to be reviewing the tokenomics of SwapX. A lot of people had trouble understanding the tokenomics, especially after having that AMA. The audio wasn't as clear, and they went over the article of the tokenomics. So I wanted to make sure to review all that information with you guys. But before we get into that, I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to know if you have secured a whitelist spot for the special influencer spots that are available 24 hours before the first come first serve and before the public sale. So guys, if you have any questions, I'm going to leave a link to everything that I'm going to be discussing today in the description of today's video. And if you guys have any other questions that I don't discuss today or that I don't cover, make sure to leave me a comment in the video down below. And I'll be sure to review that in the next video. If you guys want to also DM me directly, I actually have a new Telegram page, guys. It's super cool. We have a few members that started joining, so make sure you join the Telegram. And that Telegram is going to be the first link in the video description below. All right, guys, so let's jump in what you need to know for the SwapX XNFT launch today. So there's a website called swapx.fi/presale. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description. As you guys can see, it says Tuesday, April 9th, 2024. Secured starts in 2 hours and 12 minutes. Okay, so you have to come over here. You have to connect your wallet. Okay, I'm going to connect my wallet right like this. Browser wallet. Make sure it's going to connect whatever wallet you're using. BNB Smart Chain. And I'm going to load that again. Okay, so as you guys can see, it says you are eligible for secured. Okay, this is exactly what you guys have to do. But the only difference is it's not going to say refer Lady Mania. It's going to say refer Mo Crypto 777. And you're going to see here, it's going to say secured. It has to say secured if you're somebody who contacted me and you got a confirmation from me that you're in the early access secured spots with me. But if it says early access, then it means that you're only going to be able to buy on April 10th at 12 p.m. And if it says public, then you're not somebody who contacted me, filled out a form or anything, and you just have to buy it from the public if that actually gets there, because it's only 3,000 NFTs, right, guys? And there's a lot of hype behind SwapX, so it might not get there, but I hope that everybody that's watching this video is able to get at least one NFT. You know, we get to enjoy the swap fees that are going to come with these NFTs and the airdrops and whatnot. There's 3 stages that will occur for the XNFT fundraise as follows. April 9 at 12 p.m. EST, influencer secured guaranteed spots for 24 hours at 0.16 ETH per XNFT. If you guys want to know how to get the access to the ETH on Binance Smart Chain, that's the one that you guys need. I'm going to leave a contact address for that ETH BSC in the video description. Don't click on any link in the comments. Click on the link that's in the video description. So if you want to get some Ethereum, you just go ahead to CoinMarketCap. You go under the contract section. You copy the BNB Smart Chain address, right? You go ahead and click that. Then you go to BNB, and then you select the Ethereum based off of that contract address. Okay, you click on Ethereum, and then you're going to see that you can swap right away for some Ethereum using your USDC or USDT or BNB, whatever you have in your wallet. I have already done that, but you guys can just follow these steps and get that done for you guys. And then you're going to be needing some BNB for some gas fees. Today, everything is going to happen on the Binance Smart Chain. You're going to be paying BNB for gas fees, and then the team is going to make sure to bridge all of those NFTs over to XLayer whenever the launch is going to happen and when XLayer is going to be live, okay? Now, if you guys don't have an influencer secured guaranteed spot, whether it's with me or any of the other influencers that were available, on April 10th at 12 p.m. EST, you can go to the first come first serve private sale. That's where you're going to be able to get it also at 0.16 Ethereum. This is for people that filled out the form but didn't contact me to secure an influential spot. Okay, so you guys know that over the last couple of weeks, every single person on the planet that knows about SwapX has told you that you have to contact the influencer that you guys want a secured spot under. If you guys didn't do that, then if you only have the form filled, you're going to be part of the early access first come first serve. And then lastly, if you didn't do any form and if you didn't do any contact to any influencer, then on April 11th at 12 p.m. EST. If not sold out, then you're going to be able to grab yourself one of those. So if you guys want to grab yourself an NFT, whether it's today, tomorrow, or the next day, just make sure you come over here, connect your wallet. It's going to tell you what you're eligible for, and it's going to tell you exactly when you're going to be able to buy your NFT. All right, guys, so I hope this is clear for you guys. Now, what is XLayer? XLayer is essentially the OKX exchange new blockchain that they're launching, and it's going to be called XLayer. Now, XLayer is going to be super bullish. The reason why it's super bullish is because there's 50 million users that already are swapping, interacting on the centralized exchange OKX, right? And because there's so many users, so much volume, then XLayer hopefully is going to be attracting all those millions of users. And the positives behind all of this is that SwapX, the protocol that we're talking about today, is going to be one of the main swaps that's available on XLayer. It's going to be one of the ones that's launching with that new blockchain. So a lot of the volume is probably going to be coming through SwapX. So this is why it's super bullish. We're all going to be able to get in on the ground floor with these NFTs, and I'm going to show you exactly what those NFTs entail, what that launch entails, and what the tokenomics of SwapX is as of what we know right now. And it's going to be super bullish, hopefully in swap fees and airdrops, in the price appreciation of the tokens. It's going to be the ground floor for a lot of us, and it's basically like getting into Uniswap at the ground floor, getting into PancakeSwap at the ground floor. This is exactly the same kind of vibe we're getting from this. And the guys behind SwapX, you have BB, you have Ricky, Lady Mania is part of the team as well. Those guys are running the show like it's one of the top tier projects that's available right now in DeFi. And it's refreshing to see. It's not a project that's done without putting efforts into it. There's a lot of efforts into it, marketing-wise, partnership-wise. So just the fact that they know the team at OKX Exchange is a huge deal, because it's like a huge advantage for the protocol once it's launching, right? Now, diving into the tokenomics, as I said, guys, I might have said in this video or the previous video, nothing that I say is financial advice. I want you guys to do your own research. I'm just showing you the main important things that I think are important from the tokenomics, but you guys might need to do your own research, right? So we talked about XLayer. What is VE33? This is the most important part of this ecosystem that they've optimized, right? So the VE33 is essentially an algorithm that allows SwapX to be unique in what they're offering. And it's going to be something where the users of the protocol are able to vote using a specific token. And that vote is going to help determine where all the emissions are going to go, where the higher APRs are going to be based off of what is offered in that particular pool or farm, right? So we're going to go into that in a bit more detail in just a few minutes. What are the tokens that we are going to have in SwapX? You're going to have the utility token, which is SWPX, which is an ERC20 token. Now, this token is going to be acquired on the market, earned as farming reward, or for providing liquidity, or for select users received as an airdrop. Now, there's two different airdrops. One of them that's already live that you guys have probably heard about, but I'm going to show you guys in just a few minutes. And there's a second airdrop that we don't really know about yet. Now, the second token that you guys need to know about is the VESWPX. This is the voting system token, right? So once you have the SwapX token and then you lock it within the protocol, you're going to be offered the VE SwapX token, okay? These users will be granted access to a sustainable and recurring reward system. By participating in voting, they can earn weekly rewards, swap fees, and voting incentives. Swap fees, every time somebody makes a trade, you're going to be earning some fees from that, and voting incentives coming from the third-party protocols. Let's say, if we take an example, another project that's available in the space right now that everybody's familiar with, DripX. So if there's a specific pool of DripX, SwapX LP, then the DripX team can be like, for all the people this week that vote for this farm to be the most popular, then we're going to be giving out an extra $50,000 broken equally for all the people that are staking that platform. So it's these kind of voting incentives for people that choose different farms from different ones, specific farms from different ones. How to acquire VE SwapX. So For every one SwapX token, you can lock it up to 2 years. If you lock it the maximum of 2 years, then one SwapX token equals 1 VE SwapX. If you lock it the minimum, which is 6 months, then one SwapX token equals 0.25 VE SwapX tokens. So you have to make your calculations based off of how many SwapX tokens you have to determine which is the best option for you. If you want to lock it for 6 months, then in 6 months you can claim it and then you can sell it or you can do whatever you want with it. If you lock it for 2 years, then you're a very bullish person on SwapX and you're seeing the long-term potential. You're hoping that in the future, the token value is going to be much more than what it is right now, and you're going to be able to reap that reward. The VE SwapX tokens are going to be non-fungible tokens, which means that they're NFTs and they represent your voting power. And I'm thinking one token is equal one NFT, which is like 1-to-1. Vote and earn. So utilize your VE SwapX to vote on where to direct weekly emissions and earn swap fees incentives every week. So every week there's going to be a vote. I think they say it somewhere here on Thursdays. Every week there's going to be a vote where the emissions are going to go the next week, and make sure everybody votes because that's going to keep the protocol running. And that's going to be especially important for all the partner protocols because they're going to be able to see that the community is very engaging and be able to offer bigger rewards every single week, you know? So as I said before, the voting takes place on a weekly basis, starting from Thursday at midnight to the next day at midnight as well. So that's going to be a 24-hour period. Each one of those periods is called an epoch. The pools that receive the most votes from all the users will be allocated the largest share of the emissions in a directly proportional system. Higher emissions will mean a higher APR. So obviously, the more people that vote, the more bullish these farms are going to be. And the higher vote for a specific farm will mean the bigger rewards given to all the people that are staked in that farm. So that's pretty cool. In exchange for their vote, users will receive swap fees generated by the pool for the following epoch from the swap commission paid by traders, in addition to any incentives offered by partner protocols to make voting for their pool more attractive. So that's going to be bullish all over the place. So that's going to be bullish for the protocol for sure because it keeps everybody engaged. So the more VE SwapX that's locked in the ecosystem, the more sustainable the protocol is because the deeper the liquidity, the better the emissions for everybody that's going to be staked, and the best price everybody's going to be getting from all the fees and whatnot, right? So even the fees are going to be beneficial for VE SwapX and the ecosystem of SwapX as well. So it just makes everything more sustainable. So the VE concept is going to be very important for all the partner protocols as well, because by offering these incentives, a lot of people are going to be more aware of what that project is. And by doing so, even the partner project can have a lot more users buy their tokens or play with their protocol. It's going to be something that's going to be not just beneficial for SwapX, but all the protocols that they're going to be partnering with. So I feel like if the first few months are going to be bullish for SwapX, a lot more partnerships are going to be coming. A lot more protocols are going to be adding more of their liquidity into SwapX, and the more sustainable SwapX is going to be for many years. So this is why it's very important to grab one of these NFTs or grab some SwapX tokens at launch or grab some voting power, because it gives you that sense of responsibility to the protocol, and it gives you that feeling of owning the platform, a portion of the platform at least. Now, this is the token generation event. This is all the information that you guys need out of the 40 million token supply. This is what the value of the funds are going to be used for. There's going to be 1.25% for CEX listing. There's a team allocation, user airdrop 1, user airdrop 2, NFT airdrop, protocol airdrop, initial LP, treasury, launchpad. We're going to be getting into more details in those as they come up in the future, but just to make it a bit simpler, one of the most important things that a lot of you guys are probably familiar with right now is user airdrop 1, right? So this is 10% that is rewarded to communities and individuals who supported the pre-launch phases, as well as users of partner protocols joining SwapX. So if you guys don't know, the 10th of March, there was a snapshot. There was a snapshot taken on March 10th for all the holders of Wrapped Drip in their wallet. If you held Wrapped Drip, then you're eligible for an airdrop, as long as you make sure to come to this website, swapx.fi, /airdrop. You put in your wallet address and you check if you're eligible to get some tokens, right? If your tokens are staked somewhere else, it doesn't count. If you have under one RadDrip token, it doesn't count. You need to have at least one RadDrip token in your wallet at the time of March 10 at 9 a.m. UTC when the snapshot was taken, and you're eligible for that airdrop. So it's just an extra incentive to make sure that people are more engaged. User airdrop 2 is only going to be announced at the launch of SwapX, the XNFT airdrop. So as SwapX has allocated 5.55% as a reward for both the original minters of XNFTs and those who participated in the referral system linked to SwapX NXT founders fundraising. 1.5 to original minters and 700,000 SwapX to the XNFT referral system. So this, you probably know in which category you're going to be. So all of us are going to be getting an airdrop sent to our wallets that we're choosing to participate in these fundraise. If you get 1 million, let's say, right, you're going to only get 60% of that 1 million at launch and the 40% over the next 90 days. Team allocation, that's going to be good because the more the team is benefiting from the protocol as well, the better and the more work they put into make the project evolve over time. But if they don't do it publicly, then it looks shady. But since these guys are saying this is how much we're going to be getting as team allocation, I'm completely fine with it. And for the team themselves, 70% is going to be locked for 2 years. So it's not like they can just sell it. 30% SwapX subject to a linear daily vesting period over 365 days. So this is a super sustainable way of offering the team some value for helping grow this platform over time. This is going to be super bullish as well. There's going to be CEX listings all over the place, hopefully, and they're going to be allocating some of the TGE event funds to get those listings in major CXs like CoinMarketCap, let's say. Crypto.com or KuCoin, Gate.io. Man, I'm completely losing it. XNFTs. Okay, so the XNFTs that we're going to be doing today at 12 p.m. EST, guys, there's the guaranteed sale. You're going to be buying them at 0.16 ETH. So make sure you have 0.16 ETH per NFT in your wallet ready. Private sale, 0.16 ETH as well from those that are not part of the guaranteed sale. And then the public are going to get it a bit more expensive, about 50 to 100 bucks more expensive at 0.18 ETH if all the 3,000 NFTs are not sold at that time. What you're benefiting from by owning an NFT is you're getting swap fees. Each of the 3,000 NFTs entitles its owner to an equal share of the swap fees revenue generated from the platform. Month 1 to 3, 20%, 4 to 6, 15%, and then 7 to infinity, 10%. You're going to get some funds forever as long as you hold one of the NFTs. So that's pretty bullish, but we covered that in the previous video, so you guys should be aware of that already. There's going to be royalties for original minters. So if you're minting one today, tomorrow, or the next day, and then you sell your NFT in the market, and then every time it's going to be sold, you're going to be getting 3% forever because you're the original minter of that NFT. You helped in the fundraise of the protocol. The airdrop for owning the NFT, we've discussed that in the past as well, but just to give you guys a refresher, there's going to be up to 10,000 per NFT if you're the lucky person who gets a platinum NFT. If you're getting a gold, you're getting 5,000 SwapX tokens. If you're getting rainbow, you're getting 328. A lot of us are going to be getting rainbows, but you can take those SwapX tokens, stake them on the platform to get your voting tokens, and then with those voting tokens, you get to determine where the emissions are going to be every single week. For the platinum NFTs, you only have a 0.35% chance. For the gold, you have a 2.85% chance. And for the rainbow, you have 96% chance of getting it. So as you guys can see, only lucky ones are going to be getting a platinum NFT. One thing that's going to be very important for us to know is that the protocol doesn't have a pre-sale or doesn't have seed funding. So everybody that's going to be participating today are going to be the first ones that are going to be participating in providing liquidity to SwapX. No pre-sale, no seed funding, so nobody has some SwapX tokens that we don't know about. So guys, I'm going to be leaving a link in the description for all the information that I discussed today, right? So I'm even going to leave a link for the SwapX Finance website. You guys can go over all the information. So in the top right, there's the XNFT checker to make sure that you're eligible for today's sale. There's the airdrop to make sure that you're eligible for the RadDrip snapshot airdrop that's going to be giving out at launch of the protocol. and you're going to read over the docs. You can join the Telegram, you can join the Discord, you can join the Twitter, and then you can read all the Medium articles that they've talked about right now. Guys, this is SwapX. I feel super bullish. I can't wait for today. Guys, join my Telegram. I'm going to be available at 12 p.m. EST today. If you guys have any question, if you guys are not able to buy your NFTs, let me know. If you guys have any other question, leave them in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please go ahead and like the video, subscribe, comment for anything that you want me to talk about in the future. Share the video with your friends, guys. Super exciting week ahead, and I'll see you guys in the next video.